Yep, it's that time of year again. I've been pulling out logs. This one here is a little bit more than the little tractor wants to handle. Kind of wedged in. So what I did to sort of get it released was I went and pulled 90 degrees just a little bit to sort of pick it up out of the ground. And then I'm going to take the chain and, well, I've already taken the chain and I've wrapped it around. And I've put the connection underneath the log and then up over this one. And the idea is when I start pulling the tractor, it's going to take the end of the log and pick it up and roll it on this. And maybe getting this heavy end up out of the dirt, a little tractor might be able to pull it. We'll see. Yeah, I put the little drawbar on today. Big old washer and clip. A couple of these hooks. They work really good. I mentioned them once before. Got that chain up and over that log to try to lift. That's really way more log than the little tractor can handle, especially when it's wedged into those trees. So by putting the hook underneath the log and up over this one, maybe I can get a little bit of lift out of that log to sort of shake this up out of the dirt, and maybe it'll move. Maybe it won't. We'll find out in just a minute now, aren't we? There it goes. Now when I get this thing out far enough, I'm going to back up to it and put the tractor right on it. That worked like a champ. Going to back over my chain. Park and brake. Of course, the other option is just to go get the Big 10. Stop monkeying around with this poor little tractor, which isn't designed. Yeah, when I wrap that chain, I make sure it's resting on top of the drawbar, so when I lift this, both drawbars, I guess, that chain doesn't get underneath. Well, let's see if we can get this to the landing. Quite the tree for a little tractor. Boy, it was wedged in there tight. I couldn't move it. So I put that log there. Yeah, it's quite a bit more tree than I thought it was. Probably should have brought the Big 10 instead of bending up this poor little thing. Push that log right up into the log pile. Huh. I can make the corner. Come on. Might have to pedal the brake a little bit to get around this corner. Say wheelie, and then just sucker right up in the air. See it? Right off the ground. I am an idiot. That's how you get things pulled over on top of yourself. That's far enough. Ugh. Let's see what we have. Well, yeah, got a tree. I'll step it out. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 3. It's about a 40 or 45 foot tree. And it's not so much the weight, is the length. I think what I'm going to do is take the saw on the tractor, which is that little modded 345, and break it down some so I can get more trees on the landing. Huh. Hey friends, is why you have a saw on the tractor. Not the best hitch, but it'll work. We'll go around the corner with it. I got a bunch of them like that. You saw me pull that one out of there. There's another one in there. This one's another, I don't know, 30 footer maybe, 35 footer. Firewood. I got some more trees in there I got to take out. You can see the dead tops. Look closely. And I got one over here that's got to come out too. Well, I'll wait for one of the other saws for that operation. The guy here would work. It's just I don't feel like running a small saw and bigger wood anymore. One of those things, power is kind of addicting. Get used to running a 372 or bigger saw. Things just happen a little quicker and easier, can I say. Just like a big tractor. I'm using this one today because, well, I just had it. I started splitting that wood and took a load and then ran out of gas, and I had a little tractor down here, so I said, well, what the heck? Maybe I'll get some of that stuff in the tight areas with a smaller tractor. Instead of crushing everything with that big tractor. Tension off. Parking brake on. 3-point. We'll get the next one. One of the nice things about a little tractor, you have 2 brakes. You can just step on that brake. basically just spin that tractor right around that rear tire. Turn right back around and go out where we came from. Don't think I'd be doing that with the International. I mean, you can use different brakes and all. I mean, I pedal that tractor out of these woods all the time, but I can't do it in 12 feet. So, there's some value to having both tractors, I guess. We'll get another one. More in there, couple more back in there. I get quite a bit out today. I pulled that just right. I wanted to get it over the top so it falls to the inside. So I landed up to that. And I'll see if I can get unhitched. That's perfect. One of the reasons I'm pushing on this little area right here, I don't know, it's like a 10-acre spot. I done a cut a while back. I don't know if it ever got on video, but just wanted admitting. And but usually this is pretty wet in here. And this year, even though we had a wet spring, it's really dry now. So I figured while it's nice and dry, let me just get in here and yank out as many of these logs as I can before it starts to rain and make it all sloppy. So work your way. Pull that top out, I think. No, I think I'm going to go for a bigger log right behind it. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll get them both. That's the nice thing about my bigger tractor, is it wouldn't even be an issue. I just come in here and grab a couple of them. You know, and clip and just drive. I've been spoiled with that machine. Yeah, you see there's one right there. And if you look, there's two more up in there. Over there. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to pull out of here. Yeah, it's a little bigger up close than it was. We'll see how it pulls, and if it pulls nice, I'll just go grab that one laying right next to it too. Yeah, I can see another couple in there. I think I'll come down here tomorrow afternoon after work and try to get the rest of these. I think tonight I'll pull one or two more and then go get a saw and buck them up to make more room on the landing for tomorrow. But anyway, let me get these. These old rotten logs can be a problem. Yeah, I might be able to get the other one. I can get up over here, throw that log in line so it doesn't deflect the tires, and I'll go up over this bump and hook onto that, see if I can get them both. Right there. Be interested to see how it goes over this bump here. pulling nice. If I get up over here, I'll be fine. I'll hook right onto the other one. Alright, what I'm going to do is just try to pull them together first. Not to pull down that little beat up cherry tree. When they squeeze together, I'll probably have to rehitch. And just got around that. Now this would be nothing for my International, but this is a lot of tree for this little tiny tractor. Doing it. Yeah, usually I like to have that. Oh, there's a wheelie. Usually I like to have that base of the tree right up close to my my 3-point drawbar, so I can get both lift and traction and a little more control. Don't like them that long. Now that tree could decide to get this from there and come right off the ground. I should have stopped. Come on, bro. A little more. Floating that front tire. That's what you use these brakes for to steer with. This front end's up in the air. But this is too much load for a small tractor. That's good enough. Drop that 3-point. I'll call this a night. So I came back and got my saws. You know, I skidded those logs out, and I need to make some room on the landing, so I need to break them down. There's the 54 millimeter version of the MS660, and this is the 56. This one's got a little more time on it, as you can tell from the bar. Not quite as pretty as it once was. But I bought a brand new chain for it. Brand new steel brand chain up at Boonville. This one here has got several tanks on it. So what I might do is run that one for a little while, get some a tank through it or two, and then maybe run a couple of impromptu time cuts between the two saws and just see which one's doing better. Bar, even though it looks, well, it's still a good bar. Alright, let's see if this will start. I loaded it up with fuel. Pulled my pants up. got most of it. It's getting pretty dark. And I got that log and that one over there. I didn't quite get through a full tank on the second go around, but also wasn't hogging the big stuff either. But that's the 54 millimeter. It's kind of a mellow monster. It's got good power, no doubt. Idles, starts easy, all those things. Not nearly as powerful as the 56 millimeter. It's not just the bore, it's also everything from compression to the way the transfer ports are. They're two different cylinders, and there's quite a striking difference between the power. Didn't have time to do a comparison cut, but I can tell you there's a big difference because I've run them both now back to back. That's not a bad saw right there. That's a saw you can live with. And while it's big and heavy, it's a bit of a workout because it's a big heavy saw. It's also quite a nice saw. Chain brake clicks on and off easy. Restarts are easy. Throttle's not hard to hold that throttle, runs nice. I put a new chain on it, but I did hit a nail, started cutting circles, so I just finished it anyway. That's why it sounded like it started running better. It really wasn't. The chain wasn't grabbing quite as hard because it dinged a little bit on that nail, but got through it. That's one of the things you get with horsepower, is you can cut through a situation like that and still get work done. Not recommended, but it works. Anyway, I'm going to close this one off. This is the Firewood Operations 2015, and we blocked all that up. Bob and Jack blocked a lot of that up over there, and this is kind of round two, getting the landing clear so I can go get a bunch more tops. So, talk to you later. Bye for now.